Hi, my name is Bulusu, and in this video I'm going to be performing muscle percussion techniques for the Latissimus dorsi, the Erector Spinae, as well as the upper traps. So I'm going to move from one muscle group to the next in this video because of the client's positioning is already proper for it, prone for the first two, and then when we hit the upper traps we're going to go into a seated position. So for the lats, I actually like to get a good stretch on them. So I'm going to hold his shoulder to help support so that I can get a stretch. I want to make sure I want to feel for the scapula to make sure I'm not hitting that bony landmark there. And then the lats are going to attach from the rib cage, lower ribs, and lumbar spine all the way up and into the bicipital groove in the arm. So we want to find those areas and then work across the entire length of the muscle. I'm going to start here, kind of under the armpit in the distal region, and move proximally as I go. Sean, how are you feeling?
Good.
Is the pressure okay?
Yeah.
As we move more proximally with the lats, we go over the rib cage a bit. So we want to be careful that we're not providing too much pressure in that area and causing any pain. If we find any tight or overactive spots, we can spend some extra time there. But his lats seem to be pretty good, at least on this left side. So next, what we're going to do is move into working on the Erector Spinae. So when we're doing that, we got to make sure, again, that we're not hitting our bony landmarks of our actual spinous processes on each individual vertebrae. Instead, we want to be in here, into that muscle belly. And I'm going to start in the thoracic region of the spine. As based on our program, that would be more of our tight area. So right now I'm starting with kind of the longissimus and spinalis muscles, which are more medial, closer to the spine itself. And then what we'll do is move a little bit laterally into the other spine, erector spine muscle. And now, Sean, what I'm going to have you do is actually sit up and face towards that wall right there. And lastly, what we're going to do in this inhibit phase is work on the upper traps. So the upper trapezius, definitely tight on my brother here. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my attachments. When I do the upper traps, I like this chisel because it allows me to kind of more easily navigate through this area and make sure that I'm avoiding the spine of the scapula as well as the clavicle. How you feeling here?
Good.
What I'm doing here is actually kind of gripping the muscle belly itself so that I'm able to isolate it and separate it from any bony landmarks as I move towards his neck. That way I don't cause any pain and only work on inhibiting the target muscles. So that is muscle percussion technique for the lats, the erector spinae, and the upper traps.